Guys, I just got Very Little Nightmares, and today we're going to be playing the first 3-4 mini chapters. Okay, that's all I have to say, and now we're going to play. Okay, Very Little Nightmares. Dynamical Entertainment. Nope, I don't need Google Play. No, I had it before, it just took up a bunch of space. I don't really know what's the point of Google Play. Maybe to make you feel like you're actually useful. Also, the main menu theme for Very Little Nightmares is good. Changed my mind. It's actually pretty good. Now, in these playthroughs, I don't really necessarily think that we're going to collect that many boxes, but just saying. Also, don't be surprised if we stop, like, basically midway through the game, because some parts I just don't want to do, like, really don't want to do. I'm literally okay with doing literally anything in Little Nightmares or Little Nightmares 2. But this just doesn't really. Little Nightmares is one of those games where, like, yes, could do this, but it would be way easier if you didn't. You know, I also feel that with Little Nightmares 2, Chapter 2, some parts are just like, no, not having it. And other chapters are just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this multiple times. That's how I felt like for Little Nightmares, but in Little Nightmares 2, I just didn't really want to do anything in Chapter 2. Especially all the adrenaline that comes, man. It's too much adrenaline for my little body to take. Like, I know I just got, like, my own debit card, but, like, I'm still small, still young, still a person. And I have adrenaline. Everybody has adrenaline time to time. You know what I mean? So, we're going to go just down here. I'm going to go here. Close this cage door. Then we're going to go here, and then we're going to go there. I really like Very Little Nightmares. I think it's a really good game. Just the reason why I sort of don't like it is a little bit of the puzzles. The puzzles, to me, sometimes I don't really feel like doing, but it's just my opinion. Sometimes I just don't feel like doing that door puzzle thing. You know, where you have to try, like, multiple X's and I's and stuff like that. Gonna be careful on here. My goodness, that stick must be dangerous. I remember trying to do a part of Very Little Nightmares, but I just ended up being a long mess. So yeah. The real puzzle is how can you get the fastest route to where you're going. That's just something. Okay. And tread very carefully. Okay, there. Go in. And get on. Simple. Okay, now I'm just gonna go down. I'm not even gonna worry about anything right now. You know, I feel like this game sort of is like, yeah, Little Nightmares is a little bit lonely, so let's add, like, 2 mini companions that you can use. And then I think Tarsier Studios looked just like a giant opportunity for Little Nightmares 2 to make it, like, sort of make it AI co-op. Because Very Little Nightmares is AI co-op, even though it was made by a different thing. I like the Very Little Nightmares OST. I like all Little Nightmares OSTs. Literally, I feel like Little Nightmares has like one of the best OSTs. Like the Little Nightmares series, I feel like has some of the best OSTs I've ever heard. It's for sure my favorite OST thing for like Little Nightmares 2, and Very Little Nightmares. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I mean, if you're a fan, you gotta like the OST or slash soundtrack. You know, if you don't, you're basically breaking the law. Like, you can't like the games with not liking the OST. Well, unless they just make you feel absolute emotions. That's why I avoid listening to some OSTs for Little Nightmares, Escape Prison Toys, and like stuff like that. It makes me start crying, gives me sore throat. So, but I still like the Little Nightmares OSTs. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna pull this back. Also, I feel like this game has the most known companionship out of all 3 games. Like, discluding the DLC for the first game, I think this has the most known companionship. But it's sort of crazy to think that Treasure Studios that Little Nightmares has came this far. It's got a mini comic series, a dead comic series, another dead comic series. You know what? Little Nightmares comics, I feel like, just end up in the dead. Or is that just my opinion? Oh yeah, I can still do that. Was that a bad decision? I think that was a bad decision. Also, I didn't want to know, can you like get like frozen like at the last little bit? Like, guys, I might just play through the first 3-4 mini chapters before I quit, because this game gets somewhat sort of hard. So yeah, it just gets really hard after a while. You know, some parts in Very Little Nightmares like easy, okay, I can do this. Some parts in Very Little Nightmares like, no, no, get out of here. I wish you never existed. Yes, they might be important in the lore, but I sometimes just hate. You know when you really like a video game, but like one part is like really hard. Yeah, that's how I feel about like the Little Nightmares series. Well, maybe an exception for the second game. The first game. Okay. Okay, stay on for 2 seconds. 1, 2. It's called the safe but good. It's a safe but good strat to stay on there for a good 2 seconds. 1, 2. That I had to do a little bit quicker because I just felt it in my brain like it was a little bit too long. So. Oh no! This game sort of just forces you on the I part to do it, even though you don't really want to do it. There. And the second it goes there, yeah. Okay, this can be hard. You know what? I decided this is actually pretty easy. But it's going to be that door part where I'm going to really be stuck on. But that doesn't come until, like, basically 5th. I mean, not 5th. 2nd or 3rd playthrough. You know, and I don't know why I can't pick this up again after you've used it. That'd be cool. Like, I know you couldn't. Wait, really quick. I just want to know. Okay, that's a little bit silly. You can literally be there, the eyesight, and it won't freeze you? That just sounds a little dumb to me, just saying. But to you might be different. Just saying. Like, sounds a little bit stupid, if you know what I mean. But I feel like the craftsman could have a little bit more potential. You know what I mean? No. Go down there. No. Climb down there. What part of you thought? If this was sugar, I would just boom, easy peasy lemon squeezy. The gnome just doesn't hear me. The gnome's like, nope, I'm out of here. You know, I wish Virgil Namers had like maybe a 5 or 6 mini chapter DLC. I mean, just me. Like, no, literally, just me. Nobody. Literally nobody. Not a single soul. If Very Little Namers had if Very Little Namers had a DLC, like maybe 5, 6 mini chapters long, I would be happy. No, I would just be happy. Right, okay. Now to go up here. I really like the puzzle of this game. Except the door one. The door one can absolutely go eat like 16 bajillion hamburgers and die fat. The door puzzle can go not exist anymore. All I can say absolutely just not live. The world would be a much better place if the door puzzle didn't exist. Yes, I know, like, most puzzle games have it, but come on. I think I can speak for everyone here. Almost nobody likes the door puzzle. I think I can speak for some people. What am I? I'm a person talking about how people don't like Very Little Namers. What am I doing? Boom. And I don't know how the craftsman didn't hear that, but I'm fine with it. Bam! Cause hay of it. Come on, no. If this doesn't make it, I don't know what will, but and I know what will if this doesn't work, but I'm just gonna be like an absolute boss. But I feel like the craftsman's campaign could have been a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Just a tiny bit longer. Oh no. I don't even think you can lose in this part for some reason. Because like his hand can't even reach the back of his shelf. How is he supposed to grab me sneaking on the wall like a slim thin man? Also, just saying, I thought wigs was actually made of real human hair at first. I know, I'm weird. You can all roast me in whatever video has comments, but just me? Am I the only person who thought that wigs were actually made of humans' hair? think that was just about to get a whole lot weirder. Oh, there we go. You know, if you want a brain, I mean, if you have a brain, you gotta use it, even though my brain's the size of a pineapple. I still don't really care. I know it's basically the size of a pineapple, but cut me some slack. I think this is where Little Nightmares 2 got its companionship inspiration from. I don't get it. I know there's something. I know there's someone. No? Okay, you know what? There's no one. I'm gonna face it. But I do need to get up this box. Get up there, get up there, get up there. Most puzzles in this game I actually like. But the door puzzle can absolutely go just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, right after this room, I'm gonna end the episode, right? Okay? Right after this mini chapter. I'm gonna let that gnome be stuck there for a second. Why? Because I'm an absolute jerk. Okay, fine, I'll help the little gnome. Also, like, in one part, you have to hold a gnome for, like, a puzzle, but just my opinion. This gnome, I'll come to this gnome. Is this just me, or can you just, like, not see his feet until, like, it basically shows? Bro, I can't even see, I can barely see his feet. It looks like snail's eyes. You can't see it. Bro, it just literally looks like its head, like the tip of his head. Okay, and I don't know how weak a gnome has to be to not be able to get out of there. I mean, maybe to expand out the puzzle, but, just saying. So what did I think I had? No, come back. Stop being such a selfish jerk. Wha-bam! A cute old gnome! Cute gnome! Hey. I know I'm supposed to go here, but right after what I'm about to do, I'm gonna end the episode. More people should be talking about Very Little Nightmares. Like, people should also be making more Very Little Nightmares theories. I made one once, but most people just did, like, a story explain video. No, Very Little Nightmares has very much more potential for theories. So many photos they can use. That is my favorite OST in all of Very Little Nightmares. You heard it, you love it, you want to kiss it. It's beautiful. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go try to locate where the maw is, and I'll see you next time.